Wow. Very powerful room. Let's unpack some of that. First off, what was the last phrase that everybody used in their statements?
Glad to be here.
Yeah, glad to be here. Okay. See how powerful that is? I mean, every day I'm introducing this because it is the game changer, is the mindset. Yes, process matters, but having the mindset of glad to be here changes everything, especially a debrief, because what it does is it opens you up to learning. It opens you up to sharing. It opens you up to celebrating, not only what we could do better, but what's going well. So it is the secret sauce. The glad to be here is the secret sauce. But let's unpack some of the other elements that are in the room. And again, just unmic yourself, beautiful, like Erica did, and tell me what you observe, okay? And in the conference room, somebody please just raise your hand, and then we'll take. What did you observe in that room that you thought was interesting, that you thought was powerful? Go ahead. We'll learn from each other. So first person, what'd you see?
Yeah, I saw a lot of focus and a lot of listening. I noticed that each of the teammates were very focused on who was speaking, and they were actively listening to the speaker and internalizing what was being said. So I thought that was a great show of respect and focus.
Beautiful. The first dynamic you just nailed, Alan, is respect. And we need to respect each other. And what you saw in that room is you saw active respect, that listening. And, also everybody got a chance to say something. So it didn't matter what rank you had. Everybody had a chance to say something. Very powerful, Alan. That's awesome. Okay, good. That was one of the dynamics. Let me just tell me something else. Somebody else who observed something.
Hi, good morning. This is Erica. I took a couple of notes of words that kind of jumped out at me. There was safety, open to criticism, and I like when it was mentioned also, I made this mistake and I'll fix it. So going back to like recognize and taking action. Those are some of the things I wrote down.
Wow, thank you, Erica. Thanks for jumping in too. I could see your face. You're leaning in, which is so cool, right? You're leaning in. Yes, the idea of safety there. And what you just also articulated is what I call a safe environment, right? We created a safe environment. And this safe environment is so critical in every aspect of our life. It's actually the fundamental, the root, the grounding that we need. We all need safety and security. We need it. It's just a human need, right? Maslow's hierarchies. And what you saw is that we created a safe environment. And that was not just a physically safe environment, but a psychological safe environment, right? Beautiful. And I really like what you pointed out was this idea of the I'll fix it. That is so important. And when we talk about accountability and responsibility, the I'll fix it becomes almost like a mantra that allows your teammates, when you hear someone say, I'll fix it, boom, this big weight is lifted off your shoulders because it's like, oh, they get it, they understand it, they're going to take corrective action.
I think that everyone was just very humble. There were no egos in the room, which kind of ties back to your safe environment. They felt safe and, I noticed.
Yes, Kelly, that's an interesting observation, the idea of no egos in the room. Let me ask you a question. Do you think fighter pilots have big egos?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Do you think that business leaders and yourselves have big egos? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right, Kelly. The ego is part of us. We all have egos, but you didn't see it in the room. And in fact, one of the dynamics is check your ego at the door. You guys nailed it. I asked for observations, and the first 4 comments are exactly what I call the 5 dynamics of a debrief. And I'll put them up here right now to show you that we didn't just make this stuff up. There you go. Okay. So it's ironic, not ironic. It's beautiful that you all unpacked this. You didn't need me to tell you what these were. You saw it, you observed it, and you unpacked it yourself.